Rodrigo and Iago enter. Rodrigo, come on, don't tell me that. I don't like it that you knew about this, Iago. All this time, I've thought you were such a good friend that I've let you spend my money as if it was yours. Damn it, you're not listening to me. I never dreamed this was happening. If you find out I did, you can go ahead and hate me. You told me you hated him. I do hate him, I swear. Three of Venice's most important noblemen took their hats off to him and asked him to humbly make me his lieutenant, the second in command. And I know my own worth well enough to know that I deserve that position. But he wants to have things his own way, so he sidesteps the issue with a lot of military talk and refuses their request. I've already chosen my lieutenant, he says. And who does he choose? A guy who knows more about numbers than fighting. This guy from Florence named Michael Cassio. He has a pretty wife, but he can't even control her, and he's definitely never commanded men in battle. He's got no more hands on knowledge of warfare than an old woman, unless you count what he's read in books, which any peace lover can do. His military understanding is all theory, no practice. But Cassio has been chosen over me. My career is cut short by some bookkeeper, even though the general saw my fighting skills firsthand in Rhodes and Cyprus. This accountant is now lieutenant, which I end up as the Moor's flag bearer. By God, I'd rather be his executioner. And there's nothing I can do about it. That's the curse of military service. You get promoted when someone likes you, not because you're next in line. Now you tell me, should I feel loyal to the Moor? If you don't like him, then you should quit. No, calm down. I'm serving under him to take advantage of him. We can't all be masters, and not all masters should be followed. Look at all the devoted servants who work for their masters their whole lives for nothing but their food. And then when they get old, they're terminated. They ought to be whipped for being so stupid. But then there's another kind of servant who looks dutiful and devoted, but who's really looking out for himself. By pretending to serve their lords, these men get rich. And when they've saved up enough, they can be their own masters. Guys like that have soul. And that's the kind of guy I am. Let me tell. Let me tell you, as sure as your name's Rodrigo, if I were the Moor, I wouldn't want to be Iago. I may seem to love and obey him, but in fact, I'm just serving him to get what I want. If my outward appearance started reflecting what I really felt, soon enough I'd be wearing my heart on my sleeve for birds to peck at. No, it's better to hide it. I'm not who I appear to be. Thick Lips is sure lucky if he can pull this off. Let's shout up to Desdemona's father, wake him, pester him, spoil his happiness, spread rumors about him in the streets, enrage his relatives, and irritate him endlessly. However real his happiness is, it will vanish in light of this. Here's her father's house. I'll call out. Do it and shout like the city's on fire. Hey, Brabantio! Signor Brabantio! Hey! Wake up! Brabantio, wake up! Thieves! Thieves! Check on your daughter, your house, your money. Thieves! Thieves! Brabantio enters. What's the reason for this horrible shouting? What's the matter? Sir, is everyone in your family at home? Are your doors locked? Why are you asking me that? Well, for God's sake, sir, you've been robbed. Get dressed. Your heart's going to break. It's like half your soul's been ripped out. At this very minute, an old black ram is having sex with your little white lamb. Wake up. Wake up. Ring a bell and wake up all the snoring citizens. If you wait too long, you'll have black grandchildren. Get up, I tell you. Are you crazy? Do you recognize my voice, noble lord? Not me. Who are you? My name's Rodrigo. I told you not to hang around my house. I've already told you quite plainly that my daughter will never marry you. Now you come here drunk to make trouble and startle me out of a sound sleep? Sir, sir, sir. You know I'm powerful enough to make you pay for this. Please, sir, wait. Why are you talking about robbery? This is Venice. My house isn't some remote countryside. Brabantio, with all due respect, I'm here out of courtesy and goodwill. I've come to tell you. My God, sir, you're stubborn and suspicious. We come here to help you and you treat us like thugs? But you let an African horse climb all over your daughter? Your grandsons will neigh to you like horses. Your whole family will be ruined. What kind of crude jerk are you? The kind that tells you that the Moor is having sex with your daughter right now. You're a villain. You're a senator. You're going to pay for this, Rodrigo. I know who you are. I'll answer for everything. I don't know if you know or approve of this, but in the wee hours of the morning, your daughter left your house with no better escort than a hired gondolier to go into the rough embrace of a lustful Moor. If all of this happened without your approval, then we've been very rude to bother you like this. But if you didn't know about it, then you were wrong to get mad at us. I'd never play pranks on you. If you didn't allow your daughter to do what she's doing, then she's rebelling against you. She's throwing her life away on some stranger. Go ahead, see for yourself if she's in her bedroom. If she is, you can sue me for lying to you. Light the candles. Wake up my whole household. I dreamt about this. I'm starting to worry it's true. Give me some light. Brabantio exits. It's time for me to say goodbye to you. It would be inappropriate, dangerous even, for me to be seen working against the Moor, as I would if I stayed. The Venetian government might reprimand him for this, but it can't safely get rid of him, since it needs him urgently for the imminent Cyprus wars. They couldn't find another man with his abilities to lead their armed forces, not if their souls depended on it. I hate him, but I've got to show him signs of loyalty and affection, even if it's just an act. If you want to find him, send the search party to the Sagittarius Inn. He and I will be there. Iago exits. Brabantio enters with servants and torches. It's true. She's gone. The rest of my life will be nothing but bitterness. Now, Rodrigo, where did you see her? Oh, that miserable wretch. You say you saw her with the Moor? Ugh, who would want to be a father? How did you know it was her? To think she tricked me so easily. What did she say to you? Get me more candles and wake up all my relatives. Do you think they're married? Yes, I really think so. Oh, heaven, how did she get out? My own flesh and blood rebels against me. Fathers, never trust your daughters just because they act obedient and innocent. Are there magic spells that can lead young virgins astray? Have you ever heard of anything like that, Rodrigo? Yes, sir, I have. Call my brother. Now I wish you'd married her. Some of you go one way, some the other way. Do you know where we can find her in the moor? Well, I think I can find him. Get a group Get together a group of armed men and follow me. Lead the way. I'll stop at every house I'm respected enough that most of them will do what I say. Get your weapons and get the officer who guard the city at night. Let's go, Rodrigo. I'll reward you for your troubles.